You and your class are going on a field trip to an amusement park.
Yay!
But before you can ride the new roller coaster, your teacher has given you a problem to solve.
Aww.
Here is a quick lesson on polynomials. Polynomials are algebraic expressions that include real numbers and variables. They contain more than one term, and they are the sums of monomials, which have only one term, like 8x squared. The degree of the term is the exponent of the variable, so the degree of 8x squared is 2. Polynomials written in standard form are in decreasing order of degree. For example, 8x squared plus 5x minus 2.
Multiplicity is the number of times a root appears in the polynomial. Odd multiplicities cross the x-axis. Even multiplicities touch the x-axis, but then turn back the way they came. When graphing polynomial equations, it is easier to put it in factored form. Factored form is y equals a times x minus r times x minus s times x minus t, where r, s, and t are roots.
Now that you have more expertise with polynomial equations and their graphs, the Mathematical and Carnival Company has hired your team to find the exact equation to represent its roller coaster track. The numbers along the x-axis are in hundreds of feet. At 250 feet, the track will be 20 feet below the surface. This gives the point 2.5, negative 0.2. A. What degree polynomial represents the portion of the roller coaster represented by the graph at the right? To find the degree, count the number of extrema, or maximums and minimums, and add 1. So in this case, we have 1 maximum and 2 minimums, plus 1 to get a degree of 4. B. What are the roots? You can find the roots by locating where the graph of the polynomial crosses the x-axis. So here, it's at the points 0, 0, 2, 0, and 3, 0. Note that the root at 2 has an even multiplicity because it bounces off the x-axis instead of crossing it.
C. Find an exact equation for the polynomial that will generate the curve of the track. To find the exact equation, we need to work backwards. Since we know the roots, we know the general equation, y equals a times x minus 2 squared times x minus 3. We have assumed that the even multiplicity is 2 and the odd multiplicities are 1. Now that we know the general equation, we solve for a by plugging in the point given, 2.5, negative 0.2. So we get a equals 0.64. Now the exact equation for the polynomial is y equals 0.64x times x minus 2 squared times x minus 3. D. What is the deepest point of the roller coaster's tunnel?
The deepest point of the roller coaster's tunnel is the absolute minimum. To find this point, we will use the calculator. First, plug in the equation. Then set the window. The x-min should be -1, the x-max 4, the y-min -2, and the y-max 2. Then hit graph. To find the minimum, go to Calculate, Minimum, go to the left, hit Enter, go to the right, hit Enter, and then hit Enter again. And this will tell us that our minimum is at the point 0.56, -1.8.
Good job, you solved the problem. You can really enjoy the roller coaster now that you know its polynomial equation.